Hi everybody, it's Dmitry here, and there is Rush Hour podcast. And today we have a special guest, Sergey. Sergey is our real estate broker, and he joined the company quite long time ago, I would say, still this year, and the company is young. But I have invited him to our podcast channel just. He can explain also how his journey in real estate at this moment is happening, answer some questions, and then also you can comment, and we will definitely try to answer your questions. So, Sergey, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Dmitry, for the invitation.
Yeah, and of course, we have lots of questions from our customers, from me, and then you can explain. But let's start with the beginning. What basically inspired you to pursue a career in real estate, and how did you get started in this industry?
So, I arrived to Dubai around 9 years ago. Actually, 2000, beginning of 2016.
That's a lot, huh?
Yeah, actually, it's a lot. Yeah, so I saw a bit. Anyway, I know the people who are here for 20, 25 years, so for them, it's completely different experience. Yeah. So I started in the I started in the restaurant business. I worked around 1 year in Abu Dhabi, then I moved here. I work my last job was in the Brass Monkey. I was working as a restaurant manager.
Monkey Brass, I know this one.
You know, yeah?
Blue Waters.
Blue Waters.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. very famous one.
Yeah. So, and later on, one of my friend, he told me, let's try real estate. I said, come on, man, you don't have salary. I'm not really believe in such a numbers which guys you're making there. It looks like,
Yeah, because in most cases it's only commission based. So there is no salary actually. Yeah? So it's quite risky.
Indeed, but they told me, come on, you can make 20, 50, 100,000 per month. I said, come on, man. If it would be like that, everyone would be the real estate agent.
And most everybody now is a real estate
yes,
agent.
Exactly what is going on right now. Yeah. Exactly. So I took a chance. So I'm already working around 5.5 years in real estate, and in the beginning it was a bit tough, honestly speaking, because I started as a secondary agent, and mostly all agents knows what does it mean. No one wants to do the cold calling. No one wants to just.
So you were pushed to make cold calls to the clients.
Beginning, I was doing around 200-300 cold calls every day.
My God,
And in the beginning it's very it's always tough, so it takes time. But anyway, there is no if you're not stressed, you're not growing.
Absolutely. Stress is a fuel for growth.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes, so it's completely important to go through these steps. For someone, definitely it would work better. For someone, not. But everyone has his own experience how he reached some level in the real estate market here in Dubai. So far so good. Market is good for us at the moment. So we are blessed to be here and have opportunity to do this job.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, it's really good to have you in our team in Rush Hour Real Estate.
Thank you.
Really encourage guys to do the work. And just one question. I mean, how do you stay up to date? I mean, and on the latest trends, developments in the real estate, and what is the resources do you rely on? So to be updated all the time, because there are so many news, so many developers. How do you, as a broker, take the advantage of specific tools or something? How do you stay updated? I mean,
do you mean which platforms I'm using?
How do you stay updated? I mean, it's not specifically any platform or anything. Whatever helps you to receive the best offers. How do you know how to source, where to dig, how to contact someone as a broker? Where do you get the information from developers, from markets, for anything, just to give it back to the clients? So which sources you use? How do you stay tuned?
Obviously, it's a bit tough nowadays because for the last 2-3 years, we see that how many developers come into the markets. Literally, you sometimes don't have time to realize, when the database we have right now around 200 agents, 200 developers, right? So it's a big numbers, and So basically, it's all your dedication, education of yourself that you have to be completely focused, and you have to prioritize anyway the developers with whom
Yeah.
you want to work, because you won't be able anyway to work with the
How
200
many developers in
developers.
Dubai?
Even more than 200.
Like 200 developers.
200. I think maybe it's close to
200.
the 300.
Have you visited all of them?
No, it's
Crazy.
impossible.
200. Oh my
Can
god.
you imagine? I know the all agents understand
Yeah.
how many messages you receive every day in your groups. You get an
Yeah, it's
invitation from
crazy.
everywhere.
I have like 100 chats with
Yeah,
developers, and
indeed.
it's unbelievable.
It's insane. So definitely you won't be able to focus on everything on the spot. So basically, we can see that the top companies, they prioritize with whom they're working on the market. They prioritize the agencies, not agencies, developers with whom they planning to work. So I think it's important nowadays. Definitely, it's nice to find for the buyer some specific nice small developer, but who offers something special. Payment plan, fully furnished apartment, DLD waiver, or good location, or good quality. Because doesn't mean if the developer is small, they offer something like average. Some of those, they do very nice products.
Yeah, so you're choosing basically developers or information based on the needs of the clients, or
Definitely.
yeah. So
Definitely, like you have to, like, first of all, you have to believe in the project by itself. You
yes,
cannot
that's
sell
most
it. So,
important. Yeah.
and again, like I put myself on the buyer position. So I want to get something good for the reasonable price,
Yeah.
good location, with a good payment plan and finishing. I think mostly all the people they're looking for that. Even though we're talking about the rent or resale in the future, it's important to find something suitable, which like can cover all the sides of the purchase purpose, we can say. So even though, for example, if the buyer wants to in the future to rent it out, but close to the completion, he changes his mind and he wants to sell it.
Yeah,
Still,
exactly.
he should receive some profit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so for me, it's important to focus something like that, just to
Yeah.
be
So
sure that
the
my
client
buyer.
is a priority.
Yes, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely for our business, and like in our company, we are not trying to work on the short-term rent, right?
Yeah.
Towards short-term, we're planning to like expand our buyer portfolio, just offer them something special, which not everyone unfortunately offer in the market. at the moment.
Exactly. Yeah. The competition is crazy, and there are lots of unqualified and unprofessional actually people in the industry as well.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, a lot actually. Yeah.
But again, because of the demand we should get in the market, so everyone like trying to be real estate agents. Unfortunately, not everyone having even the license. So
Okay, and so what kind of advice would you give to someone who is just starting out the real estate industry, or who is considering buying or selling his first house? So the client like completely new in the market. What do you suggest to him? Like how do you guide him? What's your main key suggestions to the buyer?
definitely, I would recommend do not rush. Just to be able at least to allow yourself at least 1-2 months to observe the market, find the right person who can assist you with that. If you don't trust only one person, just make it 3-4, choose from them who is gonna be the best for you,
Yeah.
and then start to slowly making decision. The best option always to come to Dubai if you're abroad, and just to go to that area to understand like not through the agent perspective, because you might have different perspective how it should look, how it should be. But like even though I would be a buyer, I always listen for the agent, because agents, they for some years they on the market, they understand the areas, especially if they specialize in that area. So they know it much better. Wherever you come, you will see it for 1 week. You cannot see what the agent see after like 5-6 years experience in this area. Definitely he'll be more professional, and from his side definitely is important to provide for you good service, because he's not enemy to himself, right? So he wants to build some good long-term relation with you.
Yes, that's exactly, I think, a proper way to deal with the first buy or first sale. What do you think about the any biggest challenges Dubai real estate market is currently facing, or the next couple of years will be challenged by? So, what's in your opinion potential challenges are there in the market, and what's your opinion in general about the Dubai real estate market for the next 2 years? Because many people saying it's a bubble, it is kind of really risky now because something definitely should happen with Dubai. What's your opinion as being a broker already for 6 years, experience with different developers, and experience also the up and downs in Dubai during COVID, before, and etc. So what's your opinion on that?
So basically, many people say that we have a bubble even before Expo.
Exactly.
Everyone say
Every year they say
after
everywhere.
Expo,
Every
like
time.
2-3 months, it's gonna be collapse. Mortgage rate increased. No one gonna buy. What we see, they start to buy only more. So first of all, Dubai and UAE in general show themselves very good during the COVID. They sort out the problem very fast, and I think it's attract the people. And it changed a bit the trend nowadays. So before townhouses and villas was so much in demand like people after Corona, because people understand that they need privacy. And when they see it and they like start to compare the prices, for example, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom and business bay, with the price of the townhouse, it's almost the same. Sorry, it's almost the same. And come on, you're paying less service charge.
Exactly.
You have more privacy. You get in your garden. You're getting like community center. You're getting like a lot of the like open spaces for you and your family. So trend is changing nowadays, and what we can see that if I'm not wrong, the property monitor give us information for the last year, and the beginning of 2024, that growth for apartments was around 5-7%, and for the villas townhouses around 14-17%. So we can see where is demand is going at the moment, right? So, as you were in the event, if you remember, like the numbers which were mentioned by the Firas. So basically, we see that the plan for Dubai 2040 double the population, and what we can see that nowadays, like if you take.
So how many people now live in Dubai? Like 4 million?
At the moment, around 4 million. I think 3.8 maybe.
So by 2040, the plan is to have 8 million people here.
Around 8 million, it will be in 16 years. I divided before and calculate, so we're getting around 240, if I'm not wrong, 1,000 people every year.
So it's crazy number.
It's
actually.
crazy, and we have supply every year around 30-40,000 at the moment for this year, and then maybe next year is gonna be around 50,000. So we don't have enough property actually for the people. Even if you divide it two, we can say 100,000 people gonna.
There's still the demand doesn't reach supply.
Exactly.
Basically, the supply doesn't reach demand. Actually, let's say So it's anyway. So it's really good news. I think, in my opinion, personal, I would say Dubai already proven by years.
Yes.
Whatever happened in the world, real estate crisis, the mortgage crisis, bubbles in the US with all the mortgages and etc. COVID, anything, any kind of wars or any disasters around the world, still Dubai is still sustainable. Still people coming here, people still living here, and people believe, and I personally believe in Dubai. And I think it's really right place to be, invest, live, enjoy, explore, work, and everything. Okay, good, thanks. There's another question. Last time we had Nigin in the studio, and she was talking about her opinion about safety in Dubai. And there was lots of comments actually from people. They were commenting on safety. They were saying, Dubai is safe, but let's go check Sharjah, check Ajman. There's always under bad. What do you think about safety in Dubai from your perspective point of view? And then I will tell you my opinion actually as well.
Actually, I think I wasn't the most dangerous, like if you can say like that, places in UAE. I wasn't like, as they say, it's not good districts in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in Sharjah. So I faced them all. So I don't know. I think people always talk. People always will find something negative.
Exactly.
But they don't want to focus on the positive. You know that what like benefits this country gives to the people actually, and you cannot say that it's a zero rate all around the world. It's impossible. It's impossible. Maybe even the car accident, for example. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
something happens anyway.
Yeah, I think the people always like try to find something bad about the country.
I think
any
it's
country.
just the mindset of the people.
Definitely.
And they will be making negative for anything, even safety, even Dubai
Definitely.
or not Dubai. They will just keep their approach same way.
I have friends who doesn't believe that to buy the property is good. He's living in GUC next to me, and like he's always complaining about the traffic. Look at the traffic. I said, man, just give it a time. You see, they already changed something. They separate the traffic from
And
the.
today I was also traveling through some of the flyovers, new roads. They just new road completely actually. So they're building every year a lot of new roads, flyovers. So they're reducing the traffic. Still, there is a lot of traffic, but I mean, generally, the safety. You're right. I think it's just the mentality of the people, and of course, people will be always concerned about safety from different perspective point of view. And in any country in the world, if something happens under the carpet, but at the same time, you can see and feel in normal life the safety. If you feel safe during normal life, for example, from here, I was living in Italy as well, and I can compare that in Italy is much more dangerous to live normal life than in Dubai. And in Dubai, my kids, they can use public transport by themselves. They can use taxi by themselves. They go to the malls by themselves. In Italy, I would not allow this to do.
Definitely.
Because it's not safe there. It's definitely not safe. In Dubai, you're pretty sure that Dubai government is doing maximum what is possible. And I really love what they're doing. Of course, something might be happening, but I live here already 13 years, and I never faced any issues, I mean, with anything. Different locations. Even in Sharjah, I've been many times.
Same here,
I've been in Sharjah, walking on the streets.
Industrial areas.
Yeah, maybe it's dusty, maybe it's not so fancy as in Dubai, but it's still safe.
Like industrial area in
Still,
in Sharjah,
Al-Qus,
where you will never see even
anywhere.
one girl because they're not there.
No,
but
for
still,
sure.
I feel safe there.
Yeah, I mean, definitely there are some areas I would not encourage girls to visit, even in any country in the world, or even the men to visit some specific areas, but it doesn't mean it's not safe. It just suggested not to maybe irritate the specific.
I think that just people need to take the numbers. Basically, take the numbers and just compare it. For example, something happened, but compare at the same time what is the rate in another countries. When you see it, you understand that this rate just not taken from the It's
not from the skies, it's just the statistics, exactly.
It's exactly the stats.
Absolutely,
so if it would be in the top 10, because they say like maybe Dubai or UAE is hiding the stat. Another country they're not hiding.
Everybody is, of course, trying to. Even normally, people are hiding their skeletons in the wardrobes. I would say, but still, I mean, overall experience in Dubai.
My maximum positive, honestly.
I see. It's really
honestly,
positive,
all my friends who I know, even though sometimes they like travel to the beautiful countries. For example, I was travel to Bali last year. I enjoyed there a lot, but maximum 2 weeks, you want to come back. Why? Because such amenities, roads, infrastructure, which is created here in Dubai, you cannot find it anywhere in the world. The same, my friend, he travel in Singapore, he travel Hong Kong, all the Asia for like 3-4 months. He said, I'm missing Dubai.
And what I like more about Dubai, I like that they have all the smart system now in place. So whatever you need, everything is online, very quick. The services, any certificate you need, any ID, fingerprints, medical check, anything takes seconds, I would say.
Super fast.
Very super fast. You don't need to wait in the queue. You don't need to wait long hours. You always informed. They have a customer service team. They calling you. You have basically everything on apps. It's really easy, no bureaucracy. I would say mostly, in most cases, there is no bureaucracy. Of course, and they're moving more further, so they're trying to improve it. Even, I can imagine in 5 years how quick it will be. Now it's very quick. The quickest governmental services in the world are in Dubai. So anything you need, police clearance certificate one day. You applied one day, police clearance certificate. Any other certificate you need. In Russia, for me to take
you need to go anywhere, everything in your phone.
It takes 1 month. Here, it takes 1 day. So
and everything in your phone. You need
everything on the
anywhere,
phone. So everything you need, you just scroll down, put whatever you need, pay a little bit of fees, 100 dirham, let's say, for some certificate, and you got the certificate next day. Amazing, huh? What a city.
Definitely.
And okay, another question for you. What are some of the most important factors that buyers and sellers should consider when they choosing a real estate agent to work with? So what would you say to our customers or anyone who is listening this podcast? How can they rely on the agent they choose? Well, what would you recommend? I mean, in terms of you as a professional.
I would say, first of all, the buyers, sellers, whatever. Anyway, if you're a seller, I think you're already more like educated because you already came through some experience to buy some property, right? I would recommend to educate themselves, first of all, because if you are completely like beginner, you cannot see who is in front of you. It's a really professional person or it's some person who just trying to sell you something which you completely no need to buy. And it's better to spend some time, like 1-2 months, to educate yourself to a bit in the beginner level to understand something about the real estate.
I would ask you one more question, which is really correlates with this the first question.
Okay.
What are some of the most important qualities that a successful real estate agent, as you are, should possess, and how do you cultivate these qualities in yourself? So to become a better agent, better person, what do you think?
Obviously, like our job is not easy because it's not paid, and you cannot always perform in the 100%. Sometimes you burn out. So I would recommend, even like for myself, like sometimes you need to get a rest because you cannot perform the whole year like in the same. Even you take any job, any sport, for example, football players, they cannot play 365 in the same level. They need rest as well, right? Then taking time to prepare to come to the new cycle in the career, right? Or in the season. So as is my old manager, my manager in my first job, he said like consistency. It sounds easy, but it's not easy. And this is what you have to do. But again, I would say it's a discipline. If you can reach the level where you just be able to do the same routine, even though it's boring or something is going wrong, like if you'll be able to focus on it and just go to your goal, it will come.
So still we come to the discipline, which is most
discipline,
important.
I think it's the most important. Obviously, they educate yourself. You have to educate yourself all the time because if you're stuck even for 2-3 months, you will miss so many projects, so many launches. If we're talking about the off-plan, and some of your clients might ask you, and you don't know what they're talking about because you miss it, and it's just 3 months. In Europe, people saying how it's possible to sell the project in 2 weeks. I said, this is the reality, guys. Like if you're coming to me like one of the client after 3 months asking about the same project, sorry,
mostly it will be sold. Exactly,
it's sold out. If it's good project, it's gonna be sold out.
Yeah.
And even like that's what I'm saying. Like it's very important to be updated all the time.
Exactly, yes. So stay tuned. Exactly what you need, guys, as well, for the news and everything, whatever happens here, because this is exactly for you to understand more in the real estate. Yeah. So another question: can you tell us or share a success story, like from your career in real estate, and what made it particularly rewarding for you? Something special about this deal? Or something successful, not specifically maybe a deal, but successful story, kind of in being a real estate broker.
I can tell you my first deal, and
that's
was
interesting.
for me definitely
completely first deal in the market.
Yes,
what you did.
Yes. Actually, I had some other deals going on, but this one, first one, which actually was completed, and I got my first check. I was dreaming about it.
I can imagine. It was just
long time.
The carrot was in front of you,
yes.
like this.
Yes, and the problem of the many like fresher agents, even not only freshers, they before the deal closed, everything signed, and you get the check. They already put this money in the account, and they already spent it. They already bought some bags, they bought perfumes, suits, something else, and even they didn't get this money.
So how long it took for you to get this first deal done? How long it took for you? How many weeks?
6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
So, guys, can you imagine the person was digging the grounds for 6 months and then got the first deal?
Yeah.
So that's not easy job, I think.
Yeah, it's not easy.
You have to pursue it. Keep going.
I was close to give up.
Otherwise, I
was close to kill
To
my
die
friend
almost.
who brought me to this company.
I think to die almost 6 months without the pay. Yeah,
Yes,
I mean, and you
and-
still keep going every day on the phones, texting, messaging, emailing.
But it's already, let's say, in the 3-4 months, I have started with the clients and like viewings, and we had already like some contracts. But you
Yeah.
know, on the secondary market, it can go for 2-3 months sometimes.
But you worked on the secondary, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was in the
Okay.
secondary, and you have to wait because one buyer disappear for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
then seller disappear for 2 weeks, and you're trying to
Yeah.
reach them, match them, to sign everything, to get all the permission and OC, all the service charge payments from
Exactly,
the
yeah.
developer. It takes time as well. So
So
yeah.
6 months has passed, and what was that deal? Is this? Tell us about the property. What kind of property was that?
so
And
I-
client? Who was the client?
Yes, Ali, if you see me, so you. Yeah. So
You still friends?
actually, I
mean,
wouldn't
oh.
say we are friends, but I have another like guy to whom I sold, and now we are friends.
Yeah. Okay.
I visit him, and Ali is living very nearby.
So you even resale this property as
Actually, yeah, it was no, I didn't resell
Yeah.
it. So it's I find the seller who wants to sell it. It was the 4-bedroom in Villanova, and actually, when I make the first viewing for him to this guy
Yeah.
who purchased, he knows the Villanova better than me.
well?
So he was the one who was lead me
Who was
to the
guiding.
community and show me, look, this villa is
Yeah.
available. Look, and I just stand with a smart face. Yes, I know. And I didn't know anything. I didn't know where my villa is actually located.
But that's good. You still were absorbing information from this guy. So
Definitely.
Learning,
But
learning.
this is
You
what I'm
were
saying.
fresh.
It was
Yeah.
funny that the buyer actually knows it's better than me.
Yeah. No, that happens because they sometimes they study the market already.
Yeah, because they
And,
were there already in the area. They checked
Exactly.
with another agents, but what I offered to them, it was something better. Like
So
what
why
found.
he chosen you? Why he has chosen you against other property brokers? What do you think? Why? What was the unique stuff you offered him? Why he? Because this is important to understand for even for younger brokers how they can attract customers and why customers stick to one broker instead of another one. It's what's in your opinion? What was unique you offered to him, or why he actually concluded the deal with you?
I cannot tell you for sure because
No, but
that's why I need
what
to
you
ask
think?
him
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. But what do you
But
think?
I think first of all you have to be transparent with the client, with the buyer. You have to be completely open.
Not bullshitting.
Don't play around.
Not
Don't
play,
offer
exactly.
some crazy things which you cannot.
People are not
promise.
stupid, actually.
Yeah, they
People
feel it.
are-
They feel it. Not everyone, because some guys they're really good in sales.
Yeah.
They know how to sell, but they cannot deliver what they promised.
But this will be mainly, I think, on emotions. Some buyers they buy on emotions, then they will be attracted.
Yes.
But if the investor or buyer is more focused on the data or nice dry information without the marketing bullshit, so he'll be focusing on what you're telling him. And if you're telling him the trustful information and honestly, I think you're getting connection. You're getting trust.
Always, you have to always promise what you can cover and
Exactly.
like what you can,
Yeah.
what the buyer can see, that he can see not only from you, from another people, that you're actually saying the truth.
Exactly. Yeah.
Then this is how you build in the trust. You cannot build the trust in one day. It takes
Yeah, it
maybe
takes time, yeah.
1 month, 2-3 months, depends of the situation, how often you and the communication with the buyer. So definitely, like from my perspective, guys who work in for me, who is always bullshitting, saying not true,
Yeah.
it's a part-timers. They're not for a long time in the market
Exactly. Yeah.
because they cannot build between like around them like the
Yeah.
numbers of the buyers who literally trust you and listen your opinion. So
Exactly. Sorry, Sergey, I got the call. So
Sure,
even
no
on
problem.
the podcast, I'm still working. Yeah, so crazy.
let me check.
See you. Bye. So you see, guys, at rush hour, it's really rush hour. So we chatting on the podcast, and they have
Yeah.
calls from clients, and oh my god.
No
but,
choice.
but I love this job, really. I mean, it's really interesting.
Yeah,
but how long it took for you to close the deal? For example, how long you were chatting with the client first time you started, and then you closing deal? How long it took you from the moment you started?
You mean this deal or
This
any?
deal exactly, yeah.
Oh, I think it's around 2 months.
2 months is yes.
2 months For this deal, 2
That's
months.
pretty average period, I would say, actually, for normal client to understand, to get the trust,
Yes.
to find the specifications,
But it
compare
depends,
options.
like if it's mortgage or not mortgage, because
No,
mortgage
mortgage
deal
takes longer,
takes
yeah.
because you need to make the evaluation,
Yeah.
then it from the apply for evaluation to make the evaluation, it might go from between 1 to 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Then you need to get the approval from the bank,
Yeah.
get the amount, so then organize the transfer. It takes
Exactly.
depends. Sometimes you can make it like 1 month, but it's if everything works ideally, which has never
Yes,
happened actually.
Exactly. And then for mortgages, guys, you can check this video. It will be here. And there is a lot about the mortgages in Dubai for residents and non-residents. We had the podcast with the Holla Mortgages, our partner, and you can get a lot from there. Please watch, yeah? So, okay, so, and what was your fastest deal? So that was your first deal. But I want to see, for guys who first time coming to the brokerage as well, how fast you made the deal in your life. What is the fastest deal you did? Actually, and where and what kind of unit? What is that? Can you share with us?
It was a select group project,
Okay.
3-bedroom apartment, 110 residence in Business Bay.
Yeah.
It was very fast.
So how it was? Can you explain us the process? So it starts with you receiving the lead. Let's say from the company sends you the lead.
Yes.
So what happened there?
Actually, yeah, I was just sitting at home and taking my breakfast.
Nice morning, eh?
Yes, and I see the message, and they say, "We want to meet, like to see." And I say that this customer, I think they already texted me before, and then they didn't reply.
Yeah.
And I said, "Okay, should I go or no?" And I was sitting, eating, or maybe I'll finish the food and relax. Then, okay, let me finish fast because it's really has like maybe 40 minutes gap to be there. So I finished fast, like 25 minutes I was there. We came, the mother and son come to
You've seen the apartment.
They already actually they saw it, so they already was like completely
They
ready
were
for
hot, so
yes,
they were ready.
Yes.
Um.
And they told me, yeah, we are ready to buy. Staying with the open mouth, I said, seriously? I just came. I know you for 10 minutes.
Can you imagine if you declined, if you could say, no, I'm busy because you were eating. But that's good, actually. That's definitely so the opportunities are all around.
Definitely.
So you have to be exactly disciplined to come, show, because you never know. Maybe this guy will buy in the seconds like this. Or maybe it will take 2 months. So it's sometimes like super crazy and super fast. Yeah?
You never know.
You never know, actually.
Never know.
Some people, they decide very quick. Some of them decide really long. But in all cases, you have to be committed to be ready anytime, yeah? So
Yeah, as my manager said once, never assume. Never assume.
Exactly.
Don't think what you think they're thinking. You never know. Just do it.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
overthinking.
Yeah. Yeah, another question. Can you share a time when you had to think creatively to solve a problem for a client, and what was the outcome, if there's any case?
It's always actually you have to be creative in this business, such a business, because you work with the people, and people have different personality, mentality. They think in different ways. Someone is emotional, someone is like a stone. And you always have to be creative to find a way how to communicate with them and how actually to deliver what you promised. It's not easy. I cannot remember some exact situation, but as I said, like sometimes you have cases when the clients never come to Dubai and purchase some property, and at the end, after 1 day, 2 days, they're already not sure is it was the right decision or not. It happens, and here like already your task to do just to make them comfortable, explain to them that it's super safe, you cannot lose your money, that this is the proper investment which they done, and that they will get from our side and from my side completely assistant with everything. So basically they can be there, do their job, relax, chill, whatever they do there. And just to be sure that what they give to me, I completely take care about it. So, but sometimes it takes time. Sometimes you have to be like a doctor to make them feel comfortable, relax, explain to them all the processes, and yeah,
Like a therapy, so you're providing
yes, sometimes like that.
nourishing clients.
Yeah, that's
No, that's normal because they are normal people. Some of them, what I realize, sometimes they even coming to Dubai for 1 or 2 weeks, and sometimes it's maybe they feeling bored or alone, and they need someone to talk to as well. And they
That
sometimes
happens,
searching property finder by youth, and then finding someone they can ask any question like what is there here. So they start chatting, but kind of as a friend. So they need a friend. And definitely, in my experience, some of the clients, they even not buying, but you're still feeling that you're doing a good job still because you're giving people at least maybe a comfort to chat with someone at least. And maybe they will consider later on. Who knows?
Yeah,
So you're absolutely
definitely.
right, I think, yeah?
Yeah, that's just remind one funny situation from my friend. His clients come from Europe, and it's investors. They know them well. They stay in Dubai only 1 week, and they said, "Halas, we understand everything about Dubai." I said, "Seriously?" I'm here almost 9 years. I still don't know many things about Dubai and UAE in general. For the guys, one week they know everything. Come on, guys, you cannot even to go to each area in this place.
I just realized I was searching just something on the Instagram, and there was like Time Out Dubai, and I checked there was a kind of article about best 20 places to visit in Dubai, and I checked out of these 20, I visited maybe 2. So there are so many things I don't know during 13 years.
Yeah, and so many new places.
So many new
opening.
places coming, even old places which you never visited. So I'm already planning myself to visit these places at least, so to understand Dubai more even. It's really amazing place.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Some investor think that they came and they realized everything. No. Even to sit with some, we have the sources where we can just research the numbers, transactions, rent income, everything.
Yeah.
It will take more than 1 week just to analyze. And
Exactly.
if you never know anything about the Dubai market, how you know which area is good, which is not? Only sitting and see some information again, it will not give you the whole information. You need to see it. You need to have a look on the future.
Yeah.
Like we see right now, that Dubai is moving towards to Al Maktoum Airport, right?
Dubai South, yeah.
Dubai South. It's a new new center of Dubai, and many people not realize it. So because this side from the Sharjah side, Business Bay, downtown, it's almost completed. There is few areas where this construction still going on.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you should consider as well as a potential buyer. If you want to invest, you need to see where is actually the whole business and all the money gonna move in future.
Yeah. Okay. Another thing, you told us that you were working 6 months and you made the first deal after 6 months, let's say.
Yes.
How do you stay motivated and inspired in your work as real estate agent, and what keeps you actually passionate still about this industry? Even sometimes you have a quick deal, sometimes long-term deals. So, but still, it's a very hard job. I know by myself as well. But still, as an agent, and you still believe. So, what keeps you driving in this industry?
I'm stubborn. And if I start something, I need to finish it.
This is good. You're persistent, I would say.
Kinda, but
stubborn.
But still, I want to kill my friend. I want to kill. I complained many times. I said, "Man, I hate you. You bring me to this business. You promise I'll close after 2 months."
You infected me with real estate.
Yes, you said I'll close after
real
2
estate
months.
Virus. It's really like a virus, I think, kind of. I don't know. Once you start working in the real estate, I don't know, because I worked as well the different professions, but still now I'm working already quite a lot now here, and I'm still facing all these challenges every day, like you say, and I still love it. Sometimes maybe you still hate it, but you still keep on going and still love to explore more options.
Yeah, if you're not leaving this job, it means you're like...
Yeah, so I think some people, of course, they're leaving, some people not, but for me and for you, I think
many people are giving up. I know many cases, through my friends or friends of my friends, they try to do it.
For how long they were trying to do this? I mean,
someone 6 months, someone's still doing, but I think it's important to get in the beginning to the right hands.
Yeah.
Because so many real estate agencies.
The competition is crazy.
Yeah, and some you come and they don't know how to work by themselves.
They don't know how to speak even sometimes.
And they just give you good if they'll give you the phone number like in some data set call. How to do it? No one knows how to. They didn't teach you anything.
You know what? A funny story about this exactly. So my friend of mine, he lives in the Blue Waters, and he is not selling his apartment. He's receiving cold calls from some of the agents, and they asking him, "Would you like to sell your apartment?" In some cases, he says, "Yes, okay." And then the agent asks him to make a photos, send him the photos, layouts, everything. So not the agent doing his work. So he asked owner to do the agent work, to do everything, photos, videos, describe, find layout, send the title deed, sign the Form A, and then even pay 2% from his own. When
definitely, and
this is something ridiculous.
again, like that's what I think the company should work with, the ethic job actually of the real estate agent. Even though, okay, if you do the cold calling, like you have to be professional and don't bother the person.
Yeah.
I mean, because I cannot imagine. Actually, I'm in my phone. I'm receiving the calls from the agents as well, because by mistake my phone appeared as a owner of a villa in Villanova, and I see like sometimes the quality of the agents which actually doing the calls. Someone is eating and calling you. Literally eating. Someone speak, I don't know which language, I don't understand. And I would never talk to the people like that. First of all, you taking my time, you should respect it and take it like a granted. Okay, if you might have for the introduce yourself like 30 seconds maximum.
Exactly.
And this 30 seconds is like how it calls lift speech. How it calls that you with some boss with whom you want to get business or to work you get in one like elevator together. You have only 1 minute to sell yourself.
Pitch,
yes,
to pitch yourself.
yourself. So the same here. Like you don't have a lot of time. The people have the job. Many of these people they're really busy.
Yeah.
And come on, why they need to waste time on you if you cannot like properly explain what you want?
So we have last minutes of our podcast, and I want to ask Sergey last two questions. So what's your advice to the young brokers, like inspiring from your end? So I want them to listen to the professionals who are in the industry already some time, survived, doing good. But what's your advice to them?
Never stop learning, never stop to asking the questions. I know sometimes that I was the new real estate and I was super annoying person. I asked everyone. Everyone hates me for that, but I don't care. In 5 minutes I come again, they tell me fuck off. 5 minutes I'm coming and I'm asking again. And I'm asking non-stop. Because if I need something, I'll get it. I don't know how, but I'll find a solution because this is the way how you can grow. If you just sit and wait when someone will bring you something, that never happens, especially in real estate. And the consistency, So first of all, before you start, you need to understand if it's really for you. I would recommend to come to try yourself maximum for 1 month. But again, depends which hands you will come to which hands, because as I said, many agencies they don't care. They just give you the phone. They say,
and you just call,
Call. How to call, what to do, which company, what is real estate. They don't know anything.
But even though I think you're right, the most important thing is just keep going, never stop, and you will find out in the way of working as real estate broker if it suits you or not. It doesn't suit everybody, but I think you have to keep going, do your maximum you can, and of course until you close at least first deal, and then you can decide if it's worth it to work on or not. So, but at least stay in the job until you close the first deal. Whatever it takes for you, it's a great example. 6 months is hard work. Stress.
No, it depends if you have
but still
if you have enough let's say the pillow to survive for 6 months.
But some people they don't have any opportunity even to find a normal job as well.
That's true.
At the same.
That's
so it's
true.
Opportunity for you to use your skills or attain new skills and try to do this. Okay, got the last question about to our customers. What's your advice to our customers as well? What do you think you encourage them to focus on, and the way you, a broker, suggesting them to start their journey in real estate market? So, as a broker, what can you give them advice how to start their journey in real estate as the last word now?
With the rush hour?
With a rush hour, of course. Even with not rush hour, if they just simply starting their search, what should they do?
Yeah, as I said, first of all, they need to educate themselves, at least for the and beginner level, right? To have some basic ideas, because definitely we know many situations when we have not really trustworthy developers, which is rather not finish the project, or they might delay the project. So here you have to educate yourself and find the right agent for yourself.
This is most important.
Yes, this is the most important, because if you don't have time for to do it by your own, mainly the people, they don't have time because they have some job.
This is why the broker is important, yeah?
Yeah, so here they're important to find the right person. Don't choose straight away. Maybe you need to choose between 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the opinion from each of these brokers to understand which is of this broker is more how to say,
more professional, more reliable.
More reliable, professional, and if you look in some specific area, find someone who is actually specific working in this area.
Okay.
So it will give you more knowledgeable person, because none of the agent can know all the Dubai.
Yeah.
If someone tell you I know all, this is the biggest liar which you can find in the market.
So learn.
Learn, first of all, learn,
Absolutely.
educate yourself, because even you can work with the 10, 20 agents, but you never know who is going to foolish you, because you don't have the basic information about how it works. And everyone going to put sweet lie in your ears from their own side, and you never know what is the truth.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Sergey. I would like to
Most
thank
welcome.
you for this
Thank you,
interview,
Dmitry.
for this podcast.
Thank
That was
you.
really nice. It was actually the first experience for Sergey on the podcast. And I really like the way we did. Quite a little bit messy, but hopefully you will enjoy it, guys. Anyway, so thanks a lot for you as well to watching it. And please share this episode with all the friends so you think this episode they might benefit from. And stay tuned, subscribe, comment, and then contact us if you need any advice in Dubai about properties, investments, laws, or any other questions you might have. Okay, thank you very much. Stay tuned. Bye.